one of the things, or one very interesting phenomenon that exists, which can allow you to do this out of school or out of curriculum or out of class studies, and develop your understanding, are these there's this phenomenon of these educational and research institutes, that there are so many of them. And what happened in many of these are like physical locations. I mean, now with the internet, with the YouTube and so on, a lot of these institutes have also come on these social media platforms, on Instagram, on YouTube, and there's an Iranian version of YouTube called Aparat. Are really like amazing, because the type of discussions that will be happening there were so much more relevant and to do with what's happening in Iranian societies, that I felt that this is so important to know. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand that after the Islamic Revolution, Iran is essentially a very excellent case study for what would happen, or what happens when hours, right? Because you don't have time to specialize in everything at the end of the day, right? So you can go, but you still want to know what's in this topic. For example, like I'll show you one of the I was like, hey, we have to learn from this experience, and learn from it, and be able to understand it, and be able to give novel and nuanced and better sort of ways to live in the West. Because you just could not go to the Hausa, study the curriculum of the Hausa only, and then come back to the West and think that you're going to run a community. For example, they have female speakers, that professors that come in as well. So this is Naime Pur Mohammadi. She's looking. So look, the entire topic is about ethics of sort of disability, special needs children, and so on. I'll show you another seminar where the whole debate is about how do we perceive and look at sort of disabled children or children with special needs. How do we look and perceive them in Iranian society? What's the discussion around them? Because look how important that topic is, right? So I'm working at a school right now, and sometimes we get students coming in with special needs, and it's so sad that we have to sort of reject them, because we don't have any resources for them. We really don't have any resources. But for me, I'm like, hey, why don't we have resources for them? Why isn't the that's a long discussion. Like, we barely even have functioning we barely have functioning schools and teachers that can do Islamic pedagogy for now. But special needs is a whole different ballgame. But it's like, hey, why are we not even thinking about this? Okay, so look at this. A sort of resistance or resisting family challenge, ethical challenges in a world that is continuously changing. Okay, so these are speakers that came to present. Or for example, this is their Instagram. Cinema and family. Okay, cinema and family. So I guess how are women and family displayed in Iranian cinema? So they got like these 4-5 speakers to come. Analysis of recent publications in the sort of genre of women studies, and because I wanted to really attend his defense of his PhD that he presented, which was a really, really good PhD, research on hadith networks and whatnot. And just this one meeting or this one attempt to visit him, I'm still in touch with him until today, up until even like a few days ago, right? And just the connection with him allowed me to get exposed to more Iranian scholars and more Iranian academia, connecting with other scholars, and even publishing certain things with him and helping him out, and he helps me out. Just this one attempt. He didn't even know whatever. But these guys are like really dealing with the practical consequences of your beliefs, of your theology, of your law, of of rights, hukuk, citizenship issues, foreign policy. That is religion, and they're a religious society. Well, this is a manifestation of that. So look, it's going to create problems and challenges in the modern world. That's what's going on, and that's what we have to learn from, I believe. So I still believe that Iran is the only